In this video, we're going to look at step 2, define your ideal client. This is huge. I have so many clients and I say, well, who's your ideal client? And they tell me, oh, well, our product and service is good for everyone. Oh, that's tough in marketing, because if your product and service is good for everyone, which may be true, you can't talk to everyone in your marketing. Even if you had millions of dollars to spend a month, you still couldn't target everyone. So in this video, we're going to talk about getting very clear on who your ideal client is, so that when you're marketing, you're talking directly to that person. Okay? So the first thing you have to ask yourself is, who are they? Right? And most marketing will teach you to start with the demographics. And I think that's a good place to start. Okay? So what are demographics? Demographics are those socioeconomic factors, right? Like, what is the age of your ideal client? What is their sex, educational level, their income level? It could be their marital status, their occupation, the size of their family. And those pieces are going to be more important to you depending on what your product or service are. Okay? So most companies start there, right? It's very statistical. It's not personal. Right? So it's a good place to start, but you have to get deeper into that next level so you can actually talk to the people that are your ideal client. So you want to know, what do they like? What is your ideal client like? What do they dislike? What are they fearful of? What do they dream of? Right? You have to get clear on this. So you're talking to somebody in your marketing, right? But David, my products are good for everyone. What are we going to do? Let me give you an example. How many of you have ever tried an energy drink, right? Or how many of you have ever seen a commercial for an energy drink? Or ever seen that marketing? Okay? This is how they do it. So one of them, for example, would be Monster. And I don't know if you've heard of Monster or not, but Monster here in the United States, it's a pretty big energy drink company. And the people that they target in their marketing, they're at supercross races, right? The motorcycle racing. They're at car racing. They're at monster trucks, those big pickup trucks with the tires smashing cars going through, right? They're very clear on who their market is. I mean, anybody can drink that drink. It doesn't matter who you are, but that's who they market to. Now, there's another energy drink called 5-Hour Energy, right? It's this little bottle here in the US, again, that you can get, and you drink it and you get 5 hours of energy, right? It's an energy drink. So who do they market to? They market to that person who's working in an office environment, right? Around 3 o'clock, gets that bonk, right? And their energy starts going down. Well, take this little shot, 5-Hour Energy, boom, ping, you're up, right? So their commercials, their marketing, that's who they're targeting. Anybody can drink it, but that's who they're targeting in their market, okay? And then you've got somebody like Red Bull, right? And they're into those extreme sports. So you'll see them on Formula One, or guys jumping out of airplanes almost at the moon, right? Coming down. Okay? So there's different ways to market to different people, even if your products or services are good for everyone. In marketing, you have to choose one ideal client at a time in your marketing. So if you do have different segments that you want to market to, that's okay. But when you have a marketing campaign, we're going to talk more about that, you want it targeted to a specific person. It's going to make your ROI go up. You're going to get better results this way. Because if you're trying to talk to everyone, you're talking to no one. Okay? So, David, how do I know who my ideal client is? Well, start here. Sometimes they call it an avatar, right? Somebody who has those traits you know are perfect for your product. Somebody that maybe even you like working with. If you're in a service industry, somebody you like working with. Think of that person. Think of that top best client of yours. What are their traits? What are their challenges? What do they like? What do they dislike? What are they fearful of, right? Because you want more clients like them, okay? Does that make sense? Where are they? What are their demographics? Or, wow, David, we've got so many clients. We can't just pick one. Okay, well, pick the top 20% and pick out those commonalities. Okay? Well, or if you're even new, and David, you know what? I don't have any clients yet. Well, pick somebody that you would want to work with. It could even be a friend. It could be a family member. So when you're writing your marketing, write your marketing like you're writing it to your friend. Okay? To this ideal client that you want to work with. Does that make sense? Good. Let's do a quick recap. You want to define your ideal client. What are their demographics? Those socioeconomic factors is a great place to start. That's their age, their sex, their educational level, their income level, their marital status, their occupation, the size of their family. Okay? But then you want to get personal. What do they like? What do they dislike? What are they fearful of? What do they dream of? Right? You have to get clear on that. Okay? And then if you're going to start out, pick somebody that's your best client or your top 20% of clients or somebody that you know that you want to work with or somebody you want to serve. Okay? You got this, and I'll see you in the next video.